Welcome back, everyone. So, I've checked and it seems I was wrong. We can use it from here, the wormhole, whatever thingy, because we just have to reach it and we can tell the wormhole uh, generator, traveler, whatever, to move here. And it will create a gate here, and we have the planets which we want to use. So we don't need another gate to be pulled. We can just come in and use the wormhole generator itself to get into the system. It will take a while to get here, and it will create a worm, the gate there, so we don't need to pull any gate anywhere. So we're just gonna come here and deploy the anchor, leave, go there, initiate, go for this, pay the price which we got there. Select the destination. Yeah, and we are looking for a system in on the right center called Beta Wendigo. This one. Execute. And this will travel there for a few hundred days, so it will not be quick. But yeah, there is a gate on it, so we don't need anything else from here. Let's go back and hopefully we will be able to go to that system and colonize it ourselves. Initiate the travel, and I think we can get back the wormhole anchor. Yep. And with this, that guy is on its way for a few hundred days. Yeah. Into our home system we're going to set up. Cool. And we are still going for the Abyssal Space Oddity. Because we will need our big ship, and then the money that we get for the showing off the big ship. So again, we will jump in, check the planet, check the ship, and run away bravely. I know I should be able to fight with our current fleet, but I do not want to at the moment. I don't want to risk too much. Threat detected, ship recovery, recover, leave. They are on the top now, so just run away, run away, run away, and jump out. Yep. And now we are going home with a new ship, um, which is amazing, an automated ship with some armors and unique cannons and whatever. And since it's an automated ship, we can put an AI core and we have an alpha AI core and we can fully integrate and everything is elite. He's a level 8 officer now. So this ship is as powerful as it can be. It now lives on the top of our list. And basically we have a full fleet. This is what I wanted. I may need another onslaught for the 14th Battle Group Warriors because they have better armor. But for now, I am good. We have 4 Eagles, 2 Falcons, 2 Eradicators, 1 Grendel, 1 whatever this is, Vanguard, 1 Brawler for the Rudic Pass variant with the accelerated ammo feed and the integrated safety override, so it's quick and shoots a lot. And this whatever ship, which we just picked up a face ship from the Carter's Free Traders, and the logistic ships, which don't really matter. So yeah, one of the Eagle is a pirate one, the other one is a 14th Battle Group one, not Eagle, the Falcon. So yeah, this is a powerful army. Now I have to remove all of the demods, but with the traveling which we will be doing, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. So the plan is now to show off our new ship to the Tritech CEO. She will pay us $1 million credit for it. Hopefully I can get into the system without they killing me, because that is not guaranteed. Since I'm inhospitable with them, or whatever the status, they do not like me too much. But hopefully I can trade and go to their main system to show off our ship, because I need that 1 million credit for the colony. I would be able to do most of the bounties now without issues, because with the free onslaught and some support, I should be able to just wipe most of the things that the current game can throw at me. I'm not sure about the threat and the abyssal whatever depths and the additional endgame with the Hypershot guard and whatever, because I've never really fought them. I've just once I found the Hypershot guard, I threw my current feet into them. They wiped the floor with me, and I never came back. I fought one of the larger fleets from the threat with 2 replicator ships. They again wiped the floor with me. and I never even fought the Abyss Eye, whatever thing is. But I think with this fleet, I should be able to. I just need some better weaponry. But I want to build up the economy now, so I don't have to always waste my money with the supplies and the fuel. So I need some colony to earn me some money and have a strategic reserve for supplies, man, and fuel. Oh yeah, Tritecan hegemony is in better state now. That's amazing. I can show them my ship. That couldn't be better timing. Come on, not at the top. Go to the right. Let's just join this with the reverse polarity. Yeah, plus getting closer. I need to get to High Brazil, so yeah, I can jump out here. We can jump to Mosconia and from there fly up because I never went to the High Brazil system, so I'm not. I'm pretty sure there is no gate in that system, so I couldn't even jump there if I wanted to. Okay, come on, that way. Turn the transponder on and go for the gate. And go here. And immediately go out because we are going for High Brazil and that. And I should be able to talk with these guys now. Yeah. Yeah. And we Go for her. Cool. Nem akarja megvenni. 1 million credit. And we have 1 million credit. I accept 100,000 for the scan data. And I consider your offer. Cool. Now we can sell this. And this stupid survey data, I don't care about that. Okay. Fuel supply. Fleet. Yeah, not really care about any of this. Now we have the money to initiate our plans for the colony. So yeah, we have a fleet, we have the money, we have the resources, so it should be fine, hopefully. And hopefully no one came before me to that system. So I'm just gonna go down here, pick up the personal carrier, whatever ship, the human transporter, and the resources that I have, at least most of the resources, and travel to that new system. And establish the colony there. I will leave the weapons and most of the unnecessary things here. I will carry them later. Once we have the gate, it will be relatively quick to move. What I need now in that system is the people, the heavy machinery, the supplies, and the basics like food and whatever. So that's what I'm gonna carry. Transfer ships. There is a ship where I can carry people, and I will be able to put yeah, I need the dock. Okay, I will dock in the other area. I will drop down the weaponry. I don't need that. I will check the personnel. Well, I can carry them, so I don't need anything else. Need the heavy machinery. Need the food. I know we are already too much, so I will leave some food back. Some of the metal. A bit more of the food. I will come back for it later. I just don't want to overload myself. I will come back from the organics. Or I can put 200 back from this and 200 back from this and get 400-ish from this. Cool. We would need these later. Okay, we are ready. So go for the gate, because there is a gate here which will make us easier travel up there and quicker. And now let's fingers crossed that I would be able to establish a colony there without any issue. here. Here we have a jump point. Beta Wendigo. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go here, whatever. I'm not sure which planet will be the first one. Obviously, some whatever jumps on me immediately. Come on, don't ping pong me, send me in a normal direction. Come on. Okay, now we have a few planets here. 1, 2, 3, 4 planets. 5. And intel about this system. Somehow I can check the planets and whatever, but I don't know how to do that. Show star info. Yeah, that's what we need. Okay, so we have a few planets. One of them. Okay, this is not surveyed yet. I'm gonna survey this. This one has organic, a 25 -25 hazard rating. It's cold, but it's livable and have ore and some farmlands, but poor ones. This one has the volatile one. This one can be the fuel one and ore. So this one can be mining and refining for fuel. This is where we want to settle, I think, because it has bountiful farmlands. It's a bit bad on the hazard rating and the gravity and the weather and the cold and whatever, but they have organics. Some ore if I want to mine, but farmland and organics. Farmland is the most important, so we can get food at the start, and it has to be some military base. The first one should be food and military, so this should be fine. I should be able to get my fuel on this planet, and I should be able to mine here or at the mine on my main planet later if needed. And there is one more which I need to check, this arid world. So there should be one which is not surveyed, unsurveyed. I'm gonna check that, but we will settle on the Beta Wendigo 5. This will be the first one with the farm, so we have food. So that will be a main one. I'm just gonna survey this to make sure it's not better, but this is an amazing system. Adequate farmland organics. And it's a habitable planet, but it's hot. Yeah, I don't care. But this is better for mining, so I'm gonna use this as a mine, and I'm gonna use my main with a bountiful farmland for food. So I'm gonna go to Beta Wendigo 4 or 5. Which one was it? Come on. I'm gonna rename this. I'm just gonna Beta Wendigo 4. This is where the farm bountiful farmland Beta Wendigo 4. Here we go. Again, I'm not sure if I have to do anything else, but I'm just gonna start. Establish a colony. Okay, yeah, we can be the combat league. I don't really care. Yeah, we can be hammer guys. Cool. So, spaceport is building. We add farming. Or wait, no, add farming and then the orbit, or first the orbital station. I'm not even sure how it is better. Add farming. That's the most important part. Okay. Yeah, we don't have access. We don't have anything. But hey, what we can do is we will build a base station, and then we will start with the, I think, heavy industry for ships. I know we don't have anything at the system at the moment, but that would be the first to have heavy industries and ground defense up. The orbital stations, ground defenses. So yeah. What we can do now is manage the colony, and we can add some heavy machinery. The fuels, the volatiles, maybe add maybe add 400 supplies, add more heavy machines, 100 more just to be sure, add the transplutonics, not all of them, and add submarines, maybe 100, make sure that we have some defenses, and maybe a bit more people, although we cannot do too much because we are on the crust there, but and we can use storage as well in here. So this is I think free storage now because this is our colony, so we can move everything here, but for now we have the basics. And once we have the, you can store these in the colony, yeah, because I wouldn't need it by default because I have enough capacity, but hey, we had it. So okay, the last demod from here will not be removed, unfortunately, as far as I know. Or maybe it will be, I don't know. I think I seem to remember that this one has always had a demod, but maybe I'm mistaken. Okay, so what we need to do now is build up the colony. This one for basically fuel, basically food, heavy industry, so it can make ships, and a military base with patrol HQ, with the orbital works with a space station so it can protect itself. Once we have that, then we can move on to the mining planet and the other planet with the organics for light industry and mining, so we can have the resources, and one of them will be the mining and light industry, the other will be the uh, processing of the materials, and then move for the last planet for the fuel for the volatiles. And this one will be the volatiles and the refining that. So that is the plan with 4 planets here, and this will be an amazing system with the gate on its way. So we can save as colony started, and we can basically deploy, I think, relay. Oh yeah, I need the metals, so I'm just gonna come back here. And get some metals. I will have to pay for that later because it's already theirs, but I don't care. Just gonna come here and make a com relay and the sensor array here. I need one for the gate, so maybe I have to. I think there is a probable way to make stable location, but I'm not sure if there is or if I'm correct about that. Oh, I left the book here. But we need the com relay and I think the nav boy, so but yeah, from this point on I need to earn a lot of money because the colony will take a lot of money at the start. And don't push too hard. Nav boy, I think the second thing that we need. And like I said, the third one will be for the gate, so I can jump. And hopefully no one else takes the other planets, because if I progress too fast, I have money to establish colonies everywhere. I just need to buy people from the core systems. Okay, so spaceport. Nothing at the moment, but I need the waste station. Then we need an orbital station. Then we need Patron HQ. And then we need ground defenses. And the next after that will be the heavy industry. But for that we need to grow the colony once. But this is basically the plan here. So if I go into storage, I can store here for free, I think. So I'm just gonna put it here. And go back to the core systems because this will take some time to build up. Yeah. This will take some time to build up. And gather everything that I have. And in the meantime, it's 490 days until we have a gate here, so that will take some time. But yeah, I'm really happy with this progress. So, 13 days, 26 days. Well, we can basically just try to get there. Nope, it's faster if we go here. I'm gonna abandon the system, leave them, and jump away. Because with this setup, we will start to earn money. I may need some additional AI cores for later, so from this point on I will not sell or put in the AI cores that I found, at least the beta and the alpha cores, randomly. I will try to keep them for myself. Yeah. Coming from there. That's why it was turned off. I forgot. Okay. So I will keep at least the beta and the alpha core from now on. Use them at the colonies. We can now basically sell these if needed. They can be a lot of money, but I'm just gonna store at home. Bring these home as well. And after that we only have the weapons and the ships here, which I have to come back. Travel to gate. Let's go home, because now we have a home. And I think the main character can manage 2 or 3 planets colonies at the same time. That's why we need one more, either AI core or whatever, administrator for one of the planets at least, because we will run out of admins if we have everything set up. Oh, come on. That's why we need the gate. And a lot of buildings are already coming in. this here. Make sure they have... Oh. We are in a really bad place for fuel, and I didn't buy fuel. I was not checking that. Okay, so we are basically screwed. So I'm gonna load back. Exit. And load the... Hopefully it's back. This is when we are going back. Okay, good enough. I just have to make sure to buy fuel. I'm not sure how we burn 2000 fuel bar going there and back. But hey, that's why we need some... Oh, we're burning 81 per day. Yeah. We have a big fleet, so yeah. I may need to put down some of the larger ships for this transportation runs. Maybe the two Oslo which I have captains for. Because I'm not sure. Oh yeah, we burn a lot of fuel. So I'm not sure if it's worth it to jump around with this much ship only to transport a few things. Yeah. I've turned it on. Let's just grab fuel if we are already... No, we will jump into Chicomostok if we are already getting fuel. And it seems we have to. Or we jump into the Sindrians. Because maybe we'll need the Sindrians for fuel. Let's see. And Anchiketa is the cheapest. And Chicomostok has a lot of the supplies. Well, we cannot really use supplies, so because we are full on the cargo. I can jump here, travel there, refuel. No, I'm just gonna go and refuel at the Sindians. So, Sindria. Yeah, a lot of money just out in the window and some supplies. Cool. And for the military No, just leave it this way. It should be enough to jump back. Have some storage there, although we don't really need much storage there at the moment. There are no ships, and until the way station is built, there is not too much um, transit either. Although the Luddic Pass was already there, or the Luddic Church, I don't know. The pilgrims. Oh yeah, they were already coming in. But from this point on, the more we progress with the colony, the more colony crises will come up. So that's why I first started with a food and military base. Here and on maybe 500 fuel. And in the storage, this can go in. Okay. Colony info. Yeah, we still need a lot of import and export. Try to use the stockpiles for now, because now we have enough in the stockpile, I think. I need to wait until everything is built. I don't want to push the colony too fast, because if I go too fast, the colony crisis is coming before I have the defenses up. And we're gonna need heavy industry for the production of the ships. But like I said, in the other planets, I will be able to have fuel production, mining and refining, and light industry. So this system is really good with the planet. We have resources for the mining of the ore, and we have the fuel production with the volatiles. So okay, this will be a shorter one because I don't think I need to do anything else for the moment. What I will do is check the missions that we can get around here or around the core systems. I will gather some money with the bounties, I think. Yeah, that's a bit far away, but this one can be done. I think I can reach this in 73 days because I have to travel back again to the gate until the gate is moved here. It's a bit finicky. but they are basically next to the core system, so I should be able to reach that. And I will do some bounties, gather up the money and supplies that we need. Maybe I will leave one of the larger ships for now. I will upgrade this building something to plan what to do with it. Drop maybe two of the smaller ships which we don't really need here, because these two should be enough. Yeah, these two should be enough. I don't think we really need this anymore, these two. And like I said, bounties money until the colony itself is built in. So I will not really do much until these are all built, and that will take 60, 120, 180 plus 90 or 280 and some change here, so almost 300, almost a year until these are built up. So that will take a while, and then I have to upgrade the orbital station, the patrol HQ, the ground defenses. So I will have a lot of work to do here, and by the time we have everything, that would be the time when the colony grows, and that's when the first crisis will start, I think, with the pirates. And that's when I will build up the heavy industry for the shipbuilding. I don't have a pristine nanoforge yet. I didn't find it, but I will try to work with the bounties and the explorations which I already have. I know I have a survey ship and I have a mothership somewhere. Yeah, here we have a mothership. Motherships can have pristine nanoforges, and I have another survey ship here with some information. And there is the planetary defense, whatever, in the red planet Valhalla, somewhere on the top. I have a note for it. I think I made a note. Where are the notes? Markers. Yeah, here it is. We have the red planet where we have alpha core control ships, so we can have alpha cores there, which can help out the colonies. So while I do some bounties to get some immediate cash infusions, I use that cash to refuel and do these motherships in the south and the supply ships to get hopefully a pristine nanoforge to get my heavy industry to be able to create capital ships without demons. And that would be basically the end of this playthrough as a plan. I may continue and do some fights and finish the colony crises, but the plan was not that. The plan was to learn the low tech, and I think I managed to have a relatively good progression and reach a point where I can fight at least at the mid to end game with these ships, so I can confidently say that the low tech is capable. I maybe need some alterations, but the goal of the playthrough, I think, is relatively close by. I may use this save to learn to fight, to learn to control one of the ships through the colony crisis combats, because I can just save whatever and try to fight them. And I need to refit this ship, because this is the default one which it comes with. It's not the worst fit, but I think the pilums at least needs to be changed. and I'm not sure it has less armor than all of the others. So I think I need to build in some of the armor mods to be able to catch up with this, with the armored weapon mount. And I think the heavy armor needs to be added and built in. I think that's the two one that we can build in. The armored weapon mounts is one thing, but that's just increase the fire rate. I don't really need that. Increase the durability, the weapons, and increase the armor by 10%. That's cool, but we cannot crew casualty. I don't care, but we can add the heavy armor and we can build in. And it's a lot of armor. We cannot reinforce blockheads for the block integrity. I will plan on some build for this. I don't know which one, but I think it will need some more armor. So yeah, it needs the automated repair unit, the expanded mags, the insulated engine assembly so it doesn't get disabled. Same with the resistant flux ducts. Maybe we need the dedicated targeting core to be built in with the heavy armor. I don't know. We will see. Like I said, I will think about it and I will search for some builds for this from someone who is smarter than me. But this is an amazing ship, and we have a really good fleet set up at the moment. We have the front line who can hold itself because they are heavily armored, especially the 14 battle group one. That's why I want the other onslaught is maybe to be changed to 14 battle group one as well. But for now, it is okay. We have 4 eagles, all of them 14 battle groups, so they are strong and versatile ships. We have 2 faster falcons. One of them is the 14 battle group, and the other one is a pirate one. So whatever. We have 2 pirate eradicators for the burn drive and the quick jumping around. We have Grendel, which is, well, it's there, and most of the rest of the ships is there. We have the 2 supply ships from the Carter's Free Traders. They are auxiliary fuel tanks and expanded cargo holds, efficiency overhauled and augmented drive field, so they are a bit faster. And in here they have survey equipment, salvage gantry, and again auxiliary fuel tanks, expanded deck crew, and expanded cargo hold. So they are basically the biggest ships that hold a lot of cargo and a lot of fuel. We have a lot of capability. I think I will drop the Pirate Buffalo, but I will keep the Shepherd because we still only have one ship with both survey and salvage gantry, and with 2 ships we have enough resources to more than cut it off. So I can buy a dedicated salvage gantry, but that doesn't have a survey equipment, so it's better to have, I think, a Shepherd with survey, salvage, cargo, and fuel tanks, basically another utility ship in the back, so I don't send it into bottles. This bottom line is basically just the utility ships for now. So yeah, I'm really happy with the front line. I'm not sure about these backliners. They are relatively useful. I'm not sure about this one. This is a new pickup, so I don't know how useful this is. This is for the Doctor's Free There's again some plasma burn fast running face ship. So they are basically to capture objective and hunt down whatever small things that's running. But maybe I would be better to have another Vanguard or another Luddic Pass Brawler Uh, Vanguard is relatively strong with the burn drive, and with the damper field it can survive. The Brawler is not survivable too much, but it's fast and dishes out a lot of damage, so I don't know. We will see how the small ships are there and how we can equip the big ones, but I think that would be it for now. I will let my colony build up, and in the meantime, like I said, I will gather some bounties, and using the bounties to buy fuel and resources to gather the already found resources with this exploration, to get the motherships, to get the probes, to get the survey ships, because we have to get the mothership. I will make sure to record that as well. I will make sure to record the red dwarf whatever fight for the planetary defense and the alpha cores, but the survey ships are relatively easy. We already saw them, so I think I'm gonna skip those, unless we found something crazy there. But for now, I'm gonna leave. We reached the point which was the target of this playthrough. There will be follow-up vids, but they will be probably shorter or more edited ones, or just cut together some additional parts, because we reached what I wanted with this. So thank you everyone, and I will be back later. See you guys.